thinking about Christmas earlier. As a rule, I prefer to leave my car to rot during the holidays. But I had lots and lots of recycling to do, so I loaded all of the boxes into my dirty cold people carrier. And on this one particular day, I set off for the recycling centre. On the way, I was singing along to Christmas tunes and sort of reminiscing about the fun that we'd had together. There's this big grin on my face as we got into the recycling centre. And although, to be honest, I'd made the trip purposefully, I was surprised that they were open. See, my basic rules for Christmas are no driving, no shopping, no working. And the only movement I was actually planning was to go for walks with the dog and to do some workouts with my team and Team Body Project. When I arrived, I was met by a whole host of other dads on the cardboard box run like me, and I got on with emptying my car. I ran 3 boxes into the job, and there was this older attendant and came up and asked if I needed any help. I told him I didn't, but I asked him how his Christmas was. Basically what he said was that he'd only had 3 days off, and I was surprised because I'd had a couple of weeks, and I had this sinking feeling that I was one of these people that forget that other people have to work when I'm on holiday. Anyway, I wished him well and went on my way, but the interaction stayed with me through the rest of the holiday. If I'm being completely honest with you, I really struggle with resting when it's time to be on a break. Sometimes find it impossible to switch off at all, and I have to really plan to relax. But once I do, I like to get the most out of it, and I want to experience and feel everything about it. And if it doesn't go well, I often feel really disappointed. I don't know whether you identify with any of this, but I've been mulling it over recently and think I've put my finger on why I've been getting stuck. See, I'm struggling with consistency. Just before Christmas, I turned 40, and in the last few months, I've noticed a few things that have been worrying me. 1, I'm not coping as well with stress as I used to. 2, I'm as childish as ever. And 3, I still lack discipline. And this is really frustrating because I always assumed that with age would come all of these things that I struggle with. I thought that getting older would mean that I would just inherit discipline. But I found recently that the thing I've been waiting for is actually found in a gentle daily routine. Even more annoying is that this truth applies to every area of my life. In John 10, Jesus talks about the good shepherd and his sheep. The big moment in the passage is when Jesus declares, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy, but I've come that you have life and have it to the full." It's a real encouragement to me that Jesus is committed to me experiencing life lived to the full. Obviously, knowing that he's present watching out for me like a shepherd is comforting. But realizing that I'm supposed to work well and relax well equally is good news. I think the implication here is that I'm supposed to experience life consistently, with everything in balance at the same time. And that's what life to the full means. Everything working in equal measure.